It's a real pleasure again for me to be here and to officiate at the opening of the 28th Telstra National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Art Award. As you all know, this is one of the feature program and exhibitions of this institution and probably the most important one in Australia. So I'm very pleased to be able to join you tonight. We've also invited a colleague of ours from the Art Gallery New South Wales, Hetti Perkins, who's a senior curator of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander art, to join us this evening. Hetti, if you'd like to join us and say a few words as well.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for that welcome and the wonderful song. I'd like to begin by acknowledging, as an Eastern Islander and Kalkoodan person, acknowledge, of course, the Larrakia people of this country for welcoming us again to this beautiful city and this beautiful setting tonight. And I'd also like to take the opportunity to acknowledge our elders, both present here tonight and across the country. Of course, the Telstra Awards is the major national annual event, greatly anticipated by everybody in the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander arts industry and in the arts industry generally. And I think when you take a moment to consider the artists who have been represented in this show and those who have won awards, it really is an incredible roll call of some of Australia's greatest cultural champions ever. And of course tonight we celebrate the artists and their achievements. And the ongoing and valuable support of Telstra is of course what makes it all possible. And I would like to also acknowledge them for their support and look forward to continuing that partnership for many years to come. I'd also like to acknowledge the arts advisors, many of whom are here tonight, who work so hard and tirelessly at community arts organisations right across the country to support the artists and to contribute to the success of these awards. What for me is a key part of the award experience is the opportunity to catch up with colleagues and friends. And of course we have all too few of these opportunities. But that's one of the things that I think is really important about this award, the opportunity to get together. And of course not only here at the award but the other events that have grown up around it. I've also been asked to open another great privilege, the new Art Centre at Kalkaringi in a couple of weeks. And I mention this as one of the wonderful things for me is to see that there are new community-based art centres opening up right across Australia. And certainly something that's one of the things that's reflected in this award. It's a wonderful opportunity to see both established and emerging artists and the consistent innovation and excellence that they bring to the public realm. And this leads me to consider what is the legacy of the work of those elders and those leaders in the cultural realm. Many people, many of those who have passed away, and whether they be people who have been in this award or indeed those who have championed the land rights movement. And it's a moment to reflect, I guess, on what we have done and what we can do to honour that legacy in our lifetime, and what have we done to ensure that it is handed on to our children and the next generation, our children's children's lifetimes. And I'd have to say that looking out from Darwin, if you like, across Australia, that generally speaking, mainstreaming Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander arts has failed us. And I think that's happened on a number of fronts. And it's something that comes up in conversations at these all too infrequent opportunities we have to get together. And I think one of the things that's missing from this puzzle, while I value our presence in major institutions across this country, I think there's a vital piece of the puzzle that's missing. And I think that is our own properly resourced national cultural centre, a flagship cultural centre that can lead by example, that can promote the professional development of our people, both as artists but also right across the arts industry, a place that can be a centre of research, of excellence, of scholarship and of consultation, and that can be part of the fabric of cultural centres and keeping places that exist in communities right across our country. It can be an advocate for our people and for our culture, and most importantly, it can showcase the incredible diversity and talent, as this award shows, of the work of our artists, who are the inheritors of the world's oldest continuing cultural tradition. And on this note, I would like to congratulate in advance those artists who are receiving awards tonight, and indeed all the artists who are represented in this award. And thank you very much, and wish you a very good evening. Thank you.